Damon Motorcycles will be releasing their 200-mile-an-hour EV bike at some point. Watch this video. Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. I hope you're all well. So, very quick video here again, talking about Damon Motorcycles from the United States. They have their 200-mile-an-hour EV bike that they want to start producing, well, 2025, more likely in 2026. What's the point of this video? The point of this video is that they've just had a cash injection, I believe over $100 million, because they floated the company on the NASDAQ in the United States. Now, they've had, I believe, between 2,500 and 3,000 pre-orders on motorcycles, or people who have put down, I think it's a couple of $100, $250, with the anticipation of being able to own one of these motorcycles, which I think are going to come in the region of about 25, 30,000 pounds, dollars, shekels. It could be a little bit more by the time they actually come to market. But is this fact or is this fiction? Is this fantasy or is this reality? We've already seen EV motorcycle manufacturers go to the wall this year. Cake, Energica, Fuel have also gone to the wall as well. Other EV brands are not doing well at all. Now, some others are thriving. They're actually doing quite well. And you would imagine now that the big motorcycle manufacturers might start to produce EV bikes as well. They're going to come under increasing pressure. But where does a company like Damon Motorcycles, where does it enter the market? A high-performance motorcycle that's gone through a lot of testing and an extended prototype phase. And many people were wondering, well, is this bike ever going to come to market? Well, it seems as if it might. So there's been a recent press release from Damon Motorcycles talking about their NASDAQ investment, the injection into the company, and also the delivery of their motorcycles, which let's say, well, it's going to come sometime next year. But there aren't many specifics about this. This is the problem. If you put your pre-order in, you don't really know what the time frame is going to be. And actually, people have been waiting, I believe, since 2021, 2022, more likely 2022. And they're wondering, well, are these bikes ever going to materialize? Now, granted, the down payment has only been a couple of $100, let's say. So it hasn't been a massive investment. And even if you lose $250, you kind of think, well, it was a punt. You know, that's what it is. But the company has no idea whether those initial pre-orders are going to materialize into full-blown sales. That's the other issue. We don't really know that. There's no commitment to buy. It's just like you're registering an interest with a little financial deposit. That's about it. Now, so one of the articles talking about this, and they're commenting on Damon Motorcycles, they're questioning whether this 200-mile-an-hour motorcycle, is it reality or is it vaporware? Is it just something in the ether that may happen? Now, the reality is that the bike is real. The bikes are real. There are two bikes that they've got. And in their promo video, they're kind of saying that there might be a little adventure bike in the offing as well. So the bike is real. They've released a video of the motorcycle testing and the motorcycle achieving 200 miles an hour on a track. So the two motorcycles that they currently got is the Hypersport. It'll do 200 miles an hour, they say. It might even go faster than that. It's got a range of about 200 miles, and it's got a peak power of 200 horsepower or equivalent. The other motorcycle is a Hyperfighter, which is basically a naked street fighter. They're saying it will do 170 miles an hour, 146 miles of range, and still with that peak power of 200 horsepower. So if you go to Damon Motorcycles' website, it all looks good. If you've been following their progress over the last few years, yeah, you can see it's taken such a long time to bring these to market, and maybe they've had some kind of financial issues in growing the business into a stage where they can actually begin production. But it has been quite impressive. They've produced a high-performance electric bike that's got a decent amount of range. Certainly the Hypersport, the fully fared version, 200 miles, that's not too bad. But we are talking in the region of about $40,000 US, I believe, for that one. Now, in a previous video, I talked about conversion rate. Will these convert into actual sales? It seems as if they're on the verge of bringing the bike to market, but there aren't any details. As I say, they haven't come out and said, yes, we're going to start production in May, and those early pre-orders are going to start getting their bikes. They haven't said anything like that. It's kind of saying, well, we're going to start maybe in 2025 and then maybe into 2026. It's a bit vague. It's a bit too vague for me, in all fairness. But if you look at their website, it's all very professional. If you read the reports, it's all looking good. Getting onto the NASDAQ and getting this cash injection, it all seems to be beneficial. Having the pre-orders there, that seems to be good. Having this video showing this bike actually does what it says on the tin. It's a good thing. I just wonder what the conversion rate is going to be, especially as you've had other electric motorcycle manufacturers, they've gone to the wall. Some producing cheaper bikes, some producing more bespoke bikes, some producing more high-performance bikes. This is a small company. Damon Motorcycles is a very small company, a very small outfit. And for them to turn those pre-orders into ongoing production, continuous production, this is going to be a tall order for them. It'd be very interesting to see where they go from here. But according to them, according to Damon Motorcycles, they are ready for production in 2025 at some point. All I can say is watch this space. If you like what I do here, just keep on watching the videos and I'll catch you again. Bye now.